kids, and welcome back to Imagination Station, where we read stories, talk about stories, and discuss our morals after we read the stories. Now, I'm here with our friends. Let's remind them of your names.
My name is Retaج.
And my name is Hassan.
And my name is Farah, and we're here to read stories. And I know that today our friend Hassan is going to read your story. Is it here somewhere?
Where did I put my book again?
Did you lose your book? Do you need a book?
No.
So we have a trick. Wow,
Yeah.
Hassan, thank you for that magic trick. So Hassan has a story with us today, kids, and he's going to read it to us. But before we read it, let's talk more about the picture of the story. I see animals, and I see this is a famous character that has been
Everybody
talked
knows.
about for so many times, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So tell us a bit about, the story.
Okay.
Before you read it,
Don't read it. Just
Oh.
tell us about the story.
yeah, make us excited about
Okay,
it.
so this story is going to be talking about a bear and a rat mixed. I don't know what this is.
He's a bear. I
a
don't think he's a bear and a rat.
Yeah, he's a
He has
bear.
hair.
Yeah, well, bears usually have hair. So,
Yeah, they
so
have fur.
I think I've read and I've heard that the Jungle Book is all about family, and it's all about, friendship and
Yeah.
how we have friends and families with us together. And I know that family are very important, and I hope that our story now will be amazing as much as I saw the movie. So,
Yeah.
kids, we'll listen to Hassan's story after the break. Hello kids, welcome back. Now buckle up. Rotag, are you ready?
I think so,
Hassan,
yeah.
you're ready? Okay,
Yes.
so we're ready to hear our story from Hassan.
I'm excited.
You almost said my Hassan
Yes,
from story.
The story from Hassan.
Let's see.
Once a long time ago, what am I even saying? Okay, deep in the jungle, Bagheera, the panther, was out hunting. Suddenly, he heard a strange crying sound coming from the river. He followed the sound and discovered a basket with a very tiny baby boy inside.
Cute.
And this was the panther.
Cute.
Hey, stop looking over here. I only said this part. Why, it's a man cub, he said. This little chap needs food and a mother's care. Perhaps Mother Wolf will look at him after him. Mother Wolf agreed to help. They named the man cub Mowgli. Okay, what kind of name is that?
Mowgli.
Mowgli?
Mowgli. Yeah,
Monkey?
kind of.
And he grew up safe and happy in the jungle.
So he's going to raise the boy
Basically,
as his
yes.
own.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
but he's gonna turn out very different.
Yeah,
But everything changed when Mowgli,
Mowgli.
the name is so hard,
Yeah.
Mowgli was 10 years old. Shere Khan, the man-eating tiger, heard about the man cub and came searching for him. The wolves agreed that Bagheera should take the boy back to the man village, where he would be safe.
Bagheera.
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 Ba-
I
Baguettes.
think if we said the names wrong, it's okay. Just carry on.
We're trying at least.
We're trying, exactly.
So now we know that the name is Bagheera,
Bagheera.
barista. Okay. So the next morning, Bagheera and Mowgli set off on their long journey. Mowgli was angry and upset. Rah! He didn't want to leave his home in the jungle. When darkness fell, Bagheera and Mowgli climbed a tree and settled down to sleep on a branch. Nearby, hiding under some leaves, was Kaa, the python. As soon as Bagheera was asleep, Kaa slithered towards the man cub. His shining eyes seemed to have a magic power. Abracadabra. And Mowgli quickly began to sink into a deep trance.
Whee!
Do you guys have anything to say?
Well, I think I love the animals in the jungle, and I like snakes.
I don't like snakes.
I like snakes. Like, snakes are my favorite.
The only part of this page I hate when the snake comes up on them when they're sleeping. It makes me feel like they're gonna...
Do you want to continue?
Attack.
Oh, sure,
Yeah,
actually.
we need to know this. I think it's gonna be a long one.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, as expected. Slowly, Ka started to wind himself around the boy, ready to swallow him up. Suddenly, Bagheera woke up and sprang at Ka. He struck the snake with his paw and sent him slithering away into the jungle. Finally safe, the panther and Man Cub went to sleep. The next morning, Bagheera told Mowgli they had to continue their journey to the man village. But Mowgli refused to go. He grabbed hold of a tree trunk and held on tightly. Bagheera was very cross and ran off, leaving the man cub all alone. That's very sad.
Yeah.
So like the panther is Bagheera.
Bagheera.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I got confused.
So this is a very interesting part.
Yeah.
It wasn't long before Mowgli met a friendly bear called Hassan.
Really?
It's
So
actually
you're in
Hassan.
the story.
It's actually Hassan.
Okay, Hassan the bear.
He told Hassan how much he wanted to stay in the jungle. No problem, Baloo said. I'll look after... Oh, sorry, I meant Hassan. No problem, Hassan said. I'll look after you, Rhea. Baloo enjoyed teaching...
Yeah. I think you... Okay, let's continue. Let's continue.
Okay, sorry
we
about
hear
me.
new names. Okay.
I'm mistaking names, sorry. I'm just gonna call the little boy Retaaj.
Oh.
Baloo enjoyed teaching his new friend all about the bare necessities of life. Soon Mowgli could fight like a bear, growl like a bear, and even scratch like a bear.
What?
Yeah, so because he's living with animals now, so I think he's adapting to the animals' behaviors.
Yeah.
So one day, as the pair were resting, some monkeys suddenly appeared and grabbed Baloo and whisked him up into the air.
Uh-oh.
Baloo woke up with a jump, but it was too late. The monkeys were already carrying Mowgli to the ruined temple, where they lived. Luckily, Bagheera heard Mowgli's cries and rushed to the river to help. He found Baloo, who explained what had happened. We need a rescue plan, Bagheera said. At the ruined temple, Louie, king of the apes, he was carrying a banana peel. He threw it on Mowgli, who was sitting on his throne waiting for the man cub to arrive. So you're here at last, Louie cried as Mowgli was dropped beside him. Louie offered to help Mowgli stay in the jungle. In return, he wanted to learn the secret of man's red fire. So what do you guys think red fire is?
Red fire?
Man's red fire.
Man's red.
I have no idea.
Man's red fire. It's
Ooh.
fire.
Made by man?
Wait a minute, maybe.
Maybe.
Logic. But before Mowgli could explain that he didn't know the secret, Louie declared that they would have a great feast in honor of their guest. Ooh, I would love to be Mowgli there.
Wait, is it Louie or Bluey?
Okay, let's not talk about that.
Yeah, I think we're focusing on names more than the story.
Baloo and Bagheera reached the temple just in time to see Louie leap from his throne and start to sing and dance. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
Ah, that's a nice imitation.
In celebration of the man cub's arrival. As Mowgli's feet began to tap to the music, he forgot his troubles and joined in the fun. Baloo, whispered Bagheera, you will distract the monkeys while I rescue Mowgli.
Yeah.
Baloo had an idea. He dressed in some coconut shells and leaves to make himself look like a lady ape. Then he waved at Louie. The king thought that the lady ape was very beautiful and rushed over to ask her to dance. He had no idea that it was really Baloo in disguise. So this is the king
Okay.
and this is Baloo.
Okay.
Okay, Retaaj, just don't look up and keep your mouth open. A banana might slip in. So Bagheera tried to grab Mowgli, but each time, right before he could, one of the monkeys would whirl the boy away from him. Like,
I think there's a song here. Like
Yeah.
the
there should be a song.
yeah, the
If
bare
there
necessities
isn't,
of
I'll make
life.
one myself.
Maybe.
Maybe.
One of the monkeys would whirl the boy away from him. By the time Baloo and Bagheera were finally able to get Mowgli from King Louie and the monkeys, the ancient ruins had crumbled. everything crumbled entirely around the king and his monkey court. The man cub must go to the man village, said Bagheera. It's not safe for him to stay in the jungle. Baloo, remembering Shere Khan, had to admit that Bagheera was right. So the next morning, Baloo led Mowgli off towards the man village. When the man cub found out where they were heading, he was very angry. I almost said hungry accident.
Because you're hungry?
Maybe. You don't want me to stay. You're just like Bagheera, he shouted. But before Baloo could explain, Mowgli ran off into the jungle. Mowgli soon arrived in an area of the jungle. Oh no, he didn't know and was joined by 4 vultures. The vultures could see Mowgli was upset and sang a friendship song to cheer him up. So you were right, there is a song.
Yeah.
You mean villagers?
Villagers?
Yeah.
I think the bear sang the song.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
It wasn't long before Shere Khan overheard the singing emerging from the shadows. The tiger gave a loud roar, taking the man cub by surprise. Okay, and I think that's it.
Ooh.
Really?
Yes.
I think there's a next, like a next episode or a next something that will talk about the tiger, what will... You know what? I have an idea.
What?
Since we really don't know what's the ending of the story,
Yeah.
after the break, we're gonna come back and maybe we'll discuss how the story ended. How about that?
Yes.
Yeah? So kids, join us after the break. We'll be back.
We're gonna go get some snacks.
Hello kids and welcome back to Imagination Station. Now Hassan read a lovely story about Jungle Book and the ending was open. Like so
Yeah.
many stories we have and we read, they give us like an imagination
Ending.
Exactly, you can
Yeah.
imagine the ending. So Rottaj, what do you think will happen in the end?
Maybe in the end, Shere Khan's gonna come and like, he's gonna find Mowgli and he's gonna hurt him, but and then Mowgli wins on him with his friends,
Oh.
and his friends gonna return him to the village,
That's nice.
and like he's gonna go to his family.
That's very nice. It talks about, you know, supporting each other, helping each other in trouble, and being, you know, part of the group.
Yeah.
That's very nice. How about you, Hassan, since you read the story?
Okay, so everyone, eyes on me. So Shere Khan is known as a legendary tiger, and he always wakes up to feast. He sleeps for months and probably years, more than bears.
Okay.
The only time he wakes up is in the autumn. He comes in the autumn and finds a feast. I mean
feast?
food. He finds, what does he eat actually? I don't really know.
Maybe
I think other
he's a-
prey animals.
I think
he's
other
vegetarian.
animals.
He's a tiger.
I need the ending, Hassan.
Okay. But what I think is Shere Khan is definitely gonna go and try eat Mowgli, but Mowgli is probably gonna hit Shere Khan and probably run away.
So you think both of you will think that in the end he wins and the support of his families and friends. So how about you kids? What do you think the ending will be? Share with us and hopefully we'll see you soon in another episode of Imagination Station. Let's say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.